Welcome to the FestWorld Magazine Radio, a podcast that celebrates the music festival culture and experience. When you combine a social experience, inclusivity, and the power of music, that's an example of humanity at its best. Without further ado, here's your host, the founder of FestWorld Magazine, Scotty Moore.
For those of you out there watching, I'm talking to a guy who's not a rock star, but in the world of music festivals, he's about to become one because he does a new magazine on music festivals. It's called FestWorld. This is the first issue, right, Scotty?
That's the premiere issue, yes.
Yeah, hey, folks, give a round of applause to Scotty Moore. Scotty Moore from FestWorld Magazine. So this is something I've never seen before. This is a brand new concept, and festivals are... They have been for many years a big part of everybody's lives, even more so, getting bigger and bigger. Yeah. Festivals all over the world, Danny Wimmer festivals. Tell me about this magazine. How'd this come about?
Yeah, so thank you, Pat. And by the way, Pat, legend in the DJ world, the radio world, this is a huge honor.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm in Northern California. I listen to you since I was a little whippersnapper.
Well, thank you.
So
appreciate it.
Thank you, Pat. It's a great honor. So I launched actually a travel website for Fest fans in 2013. Sold that off, but I was knee deep in the festival world. And then last year, literally at Aftershock last year, I had the epiphany where there's no lifestyle magazine for Fest fans. You know, there's magazines for grandmothers that love kittens, but there's not a magazine for the 150 million people around the world, 35 million in the U.S., that at least go to 4 to 5 festivals on average a year.
Now, let's talk about festivals. In your travels and knowing this kind of stuff, what's the biggest festival in the world, would you say?
Well,
because I know there's Rock in Rio, there's Coachella. What's the big daddy of them all?
Here we got the film. Summerfest is actually Guinness Book of World Record, won over 1 million in Milwaukee, of all places.
Summerfest in Milwaukee drew 1 million people?
Over 1 million.
Wow, that's insane, man.
But again, I'm trying to evangelize, Pat. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 80, there's a music festival for you.
Right.
And if you love beach festivals, Intercom has a great festival called Riptide in Fort Lauderdale. If you love the beach, 90s rock, like the Killers, that's your festival.
Right.
Lake Tahoe, they have one called Wanderlust. If you love yoga and EDM, it's yoga all day, EDM all night.
Wow.
So there's a festival for everyone.
I like the way the festivals are really diversifying, not just with music and different genres, but like, you know, how Danny Wimmer, he brings in the bourbon angle, and there's other little angles going on.
That's why we love festivals too, like bourbon and beyond. You know, I never been to Louisville, but we're also travelers, right? We're not a bands in town type of crew. We love traveling. That's the number one. The Fest fans love. That's half the adventure is getting there, right? So Louisville, check. Bourbon, check. And then, of course, the lineup, the music.
Right.
You know, all those things have to align before we make that investment. And by the way, all these festival fans are ballers, man, because it's expensive to go to music festivals.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and especially get in the VIP. You guys rock, man.
Yeah.
And they come here just to hang out with us and really appreciate it. So I was at a press conference 2 days ago that was, I'm told, watched by over 1 million people online around the world. And I was with Lars Ulrich. And we announced Metallica at Aftershock 1 year from today. What do you think of that?
No, that's pretty amazing because actually Metallica they actually had a festival in Detroit. Remember? And it was auto. It was like because these guys are great auto buffs. It was auto and rock. This first issue, I interviewed Travis Barker. So he does music fest. So if you're punk rock and tattoo, that's your festival. But I'm super excited with Metallica because these guys are legends. And then that's just the draw, though. You know, but before these guys go see Metallica, they're like, hey, am I going to see them in Jacksonville? Am I going to see them in Louisville? Right? Because Danny does all those festivals from West Coast, Midwest, to East Coast.
And the answer is yes.
Yes,
they will. They're doing 5 different festivals. We're the last one of the tour cycle, so we're doing Friday and Sunday, and that'll be their last show of the year for the band. So they're going to play here. It's basically a hometown show for them, too. Because, you know,
NorCal, man.
90 minutes.
The Bay Area, man.
Yeah. So they're excited to just get in their limos or whatever and not have to deal with too much traffic.
So, you know, that I got to ask you, Pat, and I ask all the artists, first festival experience when you were a teenager.
Festival experience.
Remember NorCal? We had
I can tell you.
We had Dan the Greens, though. Remember Shoreline?
Yeah, I can tell you my first music. It was the California Music Festival in 1980 down in Southern California.
The lineup. Who was on the lineup?
Well, Black Sabbath was there. I know that. Ted Nugent, Aerosmith.
Amazing.
Band after band. Journey, I believe, was there. Just
so
huge.
we call those the multi-genre festivals when you have like metal, rock, hip hop, EDM. Like we got Crystal Method playing here tomorrow.
That is so cool.
We got EDM coming here tomorrow.
Now listen, man, yesterday, I think the band that stole the show here yesterday was Dropkick Murphys. Because I watched that set and the crowd was going nuts.
Totally agree.
It was
Totally
crazy.
agree.
Not that
They
Lamb
killed
of God didn't melt everybody's faces and Slipknot, rounded out the show. But Dropkick, they got that beer drinking thing going.
Yeah.
And it was just so much fun, man. Did any of you guys see Dropkick Murphys? Wasn't that fun? That was a great set.
But also, too, Pat, I also want to be the late, great Anthony Bourdain of festivals. So let's say, look at this issue right here. We got Sonar in Barcelona. So if we were going to do a brocation in Barcelona, let's build it around Primavera Sound Festival or Sonar. That's been going on for 30 years in Barcelona.
I like it. Where can people get the magazine?
Barnes & Noble's, Amazon. Everyone has an Amazon account.
Right.
And, of course, FestWorldMag.com.
Boy, I look forward to reading this. I hope for many years to come.
You have a lifetime subscription. Pat.
Yeah,
you're
thank you
an
very
honorary
much.
subscription.
This is a great idea and an idea whose time has come, and I'm really glad you're doing this.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, from FestWorld Magazine, Scotty Moore. Let's hear it, man. Good man and good magazine. This is awesome. All right. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much, Pat.
You're welcome.
So far from our yesterdays, all you do is run away. Hold on. Was you and me a misery, and all the things we used to be all gone? Yesterday's a memory, and it's gotten so very hard to see what was. Holding on to you, it seems holding on to a cold breeze. I was wrong. Carry on, so far away. Take me back to New York City, so I can dream again. Carry on. Central Park, the falling leaves. I'm finally finding what I need to move on. Holding on to you, it seems it's holding on to a cold breeze. I was wrong. All the things you used to say and all the games we used to play, I carry on. Somehow letting go
1027 The Beach. I'm trying to figure out where everything is in our new, beautiful, state-of-the-art, amazing facility here. Isn't it beautiful, though?
It is beautiful.
It's Von Freeman, our marketing director, with us here.
Kenny, you're doing great with this new equipment.
I don't even know where the bathroom is. I haven't found it. I've been going to the
I'll walk
place.
you down there, son.
I'm going to the Winn-Dixie down the street here because I don't know where everything is. But Scotty Moore joining us today, FestWorld magazine. As we get ready for our Riptide Music Festival, which is absolutely amazing on the beach, Fort Lauderdale, you, for a living, you're a professional concert goer tour.
Well, actually,
get right on that mic there.
Publisher first, so I started the world's first lifestyle magazine for music festival fans. And let's keep it real, there's magazines for grandmothers that love kittens, but not a magazine for us. 150 million Fest fans around the world, 35 million here in the U.S. So just
35 million?
35 million U.S. That go to 4 to 5 festivals a year. So, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't, check out these festivals. So I'm 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, different festivals.
So I got to put you on the spot.
Sure.
Best concert, best festival in the past couple of years you've been to that blew you away?
Well, it just depends. It depends on vibe, culture, community, and that city, right? And then obviously I'm here because of Vaughn with Riptide, so I want to evangelize.
Von Freeman, our marketing director.
I want to evangelize if you've never been to Fort Lauderdale. And you love traveling, you love music, you love meeting great new people, and you love, great food, then check out Riptide. You got to build your trip around Fort Lauderdale. Riptide.
I love what he's saying.
Well, people forget when you think of Riptide Music Festival on the beach, Fort Lauderdale. A lot of people, what bands do you have? Well, it's not just the music on the stage; it's this incredible thing that you guys.
That's right.
Put
In
together.
fact, it's the Broward County signature event this year, and that means we're bringing in culinary. We're doing culinary demos with the Maximus food truck. Have you seen Gordon Ramsay's Hell on Wheels TV show?
Mm-hmm.
We have that Maximus food truck.
Why, when you talk about food, do you have to talk to the fat guy? what is
you seem to really spark to that. But anyway.
But that is definitely part of the festival culture, the food, the art, the music. Yeah.
Tan France is coming in from Queer Eye from the Straight Guy. Tan France is going to be our fashion host. We're going to do a live fashion show on stage with Jim Mullen from Coachella. He does the fashion show at Coachella, so we have him. We also have an art installation. We're working with the Arts and Cultural of Broward County, and we've got like 4 big art displays coming in. So this is not just music. Yes, the music is killer because we have the killers, but we have a lot of other things to offer on the beach.
And again, I'm so jealous for you that you have this amazing job, this gig. I mean, you've got this magazine, you got this whole world where you did FestWorld. You travel the world. You go to these great festivals.
Yes.
Man, I want to be you. I mean, radio's a pretty cushy gig.
I'm going to just hold his travel back.
Scotty Moore, FestWorld Magazine, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much, guys.
Get your tickets starting Wednesday, thebeachmiami.com.